Now it
Oh,
is awkward.
no,
Yeah, you're welcome. God forbid I have emotions.
do you want to recap last session?
No.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't take notes, dude.
Goddamn. Well, like then, well, then
Well,
that
I
you have.
wasn't here last
I was
session,
gonna say, well,
so
that you have the privilege of rewriting history, I guess.
It's fine. I can do the recap as well.
I do have the privilege of accurately reporting the news. I listen. My recaps are always accurate. I never put my own personal flair on them. I never give anything except for the straight news. So, anyways, last time when we left off, Samantha decided to go back down to the lower levels to try to find Shade. Where she did find him at the site of a brain harvesting operations. 100 people. Well, 100 people is currently a debate topic. Sources are saying also maybe it was just 50. But we'll get back to that later. Local dumb morons are saying it may have just been 70 people. So, anyways, after finding that, after doing a bit, finding a bit to do, she told Shade, just hang back and wait for me to contact you, as Shade had given her a phone to contact her with. And so, Samantha then went. Samantha did, in fact, then go to talk to Sabretooth, and noticing that there was a guy around, first she talked to Sabretooth, brought up the fact that, hey, this is happening in your territory, it's going to keep getting noticed, and sooner or later, it's going to be a problem, and talk to that. Samantha also pointed out the Watcher, the spy, oddly unaffected by the penance there. After that, Samantha then left and went to bed. And after getting back, meeting back up with Desiree, decided, listen, we should probably go tell people about what happened to Astra, because it is kind of like weird that she didn't tell me at all that you were getting that you had been replaced, kidnapped or something. Before they could do that, they met up with Arthur, and Samantha ended up confiding in Arthur about her the spirit of vengeance in her. Desiree talked about the symbiote. Arthur revealed the gadgets and gizmos he had. And they ultimately revealed a plan that Arthur did have to basically steal, I think, the new model Sentinel that was going to be displayed. But as well as that, Arthur also revealed that he already knew about the brains. He already knew about that. So, first things first, they did do the setup for the operation, put Desiree into a Hulkbuster to dig underneath a tunnel to get under the air that they were going to need. And in order to get Desiree some wonderful brain juices, so she wouldn't have to kill hundreds of thousands of people to achieve rank 5 eventually. Unlike some people who would have done that had they lived long enough.
They still live for now.
But we agreed to a Dr. Octavius, where we agreed to help him keep a wonderful lady company who had been brutally beaten by a certain local dumbass, a local psychopath, if you will, a local menace. Okay. And after that, as we talked with her, Mirage noticed that there's some weird things about her. There's feelers being produced about her. And it was, and ultimately Mirage did say to keep an eye on her. But Desiree went to go check up with Astra's mom, which she then met Amora and Asgardian. Basically revealed to her that, no, after talking with Ezra's mom, that, no, she has totally been meant and manipulated. And then, like, very much also said that she doesn't want, also Amora said that she didn't want to, like, really, she was interested in Asha's little clone sibling, or my niece, as I will keep calling her. Meanwhile, Samantha did go to James, to Logan, to tell him about the brains, to which it was revealed a bit, to which, it was basically more or less, he said, do not worry about this. You sit tight. I'll handle this. But I'm certain he will. I'm certain it will be handled. It will be fine. I believe that was everything.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
I'm going to kill Ricky.
Listen, there's a long line of people. But tell me, Flavia, what was the last thing Astra was doing?
I believe I had been at Peter's Parker place with Jennifer.
Yeah. And I assume you would like leave after that conversation.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you take your leave as you walk out into the alleyways of the down below. I would ask for a roll, but you're not here, so I'm just gonna roll for you.
Can you? Yeah, no, it's one of those nights.
I should also like put
Also,
a
can
-1 debuff.
Can someone send me a screenshot of my character sheet, please?
Yeah. Yes.
Listen, my tablet is not working. I'm so sorry.
Fashion.
Oh, Jennifer, out of any other person that you could have been the quote-unquote daughter of, just had to be me.
Well, you could have given off to Jack.
You did choose this, yes. I'll remind
That was your
you.
choice. The fact checker Mac will intervene.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna take a page out of Jill's book and not interact with this.
I'll say I don't also remember specifically you choosing, so you can't complain now. See, this is why I should give you trouble on all the rolls when I roll for you, because it's like it's not really fair to everyone else. But I'll let it slide.
Whatever you want, Grant.
You're benefiting off my luck now.
Your luck is built on my misfortune. We both know this.
Yeah. Watch this.
I am only taking back. Back what was mine.
Gone now.
Oh, that's true. I did take the new stuff.
Yeah, as you walk out of the alleyway, notice like there's like a weird shift in the air, like a weird shimmer. You notice Jennifer seems to be completely unaware of it.
Okay. Do you like feel this? Doesn't it feel weird around here?
Kind of stops, looks around. No? Is it? I mean, it stinks, but that's like most of this place.
It does, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Can I use that fancy new power that I took called ESP?
Yes. Second. Double check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as I mean, because it has a large range. I'll remind you, ESP 100 spaces per rank. You're two. So yeah, you have a roughly 200, 300 meter radius fucking range.
Damn.
So yeah,
The
yeah,
fuck?
it's big. It's a big boy. So yeah, I mean you can detect people around in buildings, the people going about their business. A lot of them. This
Oh,
is still like a very
okay.
cramped. This is a very cramped area of town. So
Well then, I guess what Astra would try is to avoid the. Oh fuck! Would it be best to avoid the crowds, or would it be best? No, I'm not gonna avoid the crowds. I'm gonna go into the crowds
yeah, I
back
mean,
home.
as you leave the cram alleyway and you take a step, there's this immense headache that immediately fucking hits you as your vision blurs and you just fall to the ground unconscious.
Damn. I tried so hard.
Oh lol, you think you can like fight 6 rank characters?
I can try. I can not be a pussy.
It's true. But as you will sort of wake up, your head still pounding as you're in some sort of room. You're alone now.
Oh fuck. Am I tied down or
Nope.
something, or just
You're like on a couch.
no one around?
Nope. I mean there's a door to your room, but other than that, the room has no windows, there's no sign of what time is it or any glimpse of the outside.
Is my phone on me?
No.
You know,
They would
I had
have-
to try.
They would have taken a lot of your devices.
Then Astra gets up and goes to the door, and I think I'm. How does using the powers work? Does it use up focus?
Not
here?
all of them. Some of them do, but most of yours don't. Only telepathic blast and a cloak,
Okay.
I think.
Then I'm gonna use ESP again before going out the door.
I mean, yeah, again, there's a lot of people in the building. There's no one specifically outside the door, though.
Then she's gonna open it and peek outside.
Yeah, you see like a long, like narrow hallway.
How does this work? Like, do I just know when there's like a presence, or can I like tell anything about them?
No. So basically, normally I would like make you roll a check, but these are like fucking goons. So yeah, normally you make a check compared to the target's like vigilance, and if you succeed, you just sense them. If you like roll a fantastic success, you can also see if they have like superpowers or not.
Okay.
So not that I should make you roll check.
Okay.
There you go. Impressive. My luck continues. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the building.
Above and beneath me.
Yep. You have a sensation
Okay.
there's like a lot of floors above you because your range
Yeah.
sort of extends like in a bubble. So there's like you are deep within the ground.
Yep. My most favorite place to be. Yeah. She's going to try to sneak around and find some stairs or a lift that goes up, possibly. No lift, I guess. Stairs it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, as you'll,
I think that's gonna save herself with these rolls, Grunt.
yeah, that's true. I should have just been the one rolling.
Oh, but I don't want to leave Jennifer here. Maybe I should just find a goon and blast him.
That's also true.
Mm.
But yeah, between ESP and your ability to move about quickly and quietly, you can dodge most of the wandering. You're not even like patrolling. They're just kind of like wandering about with their own business, because it seems like this is just some sort of compound. They are like carrying boxes and crates, and you see like a lot of them talking casually. It doesn't seem. They don't look like very disciplined individuals. Mostly look like a gang.
Okay. It doesn't really feel like I was being held prisoner, honestly. Astra is a bit confused, but she's going to find. Is there any isolated goon that I can approach?
There is. Eventually, the rock has to run out.
I don't like it when you laugh like that. I can't even see the roll. You know what? I don't want to know.
It's 16. You find. You should listen. See, you should roll. Everyone should roll blind from now on. Yeah, you kind of go up a level, and there is you can see there's like one goon, one man sort of checking a bunch of crates, as the other two just leave him alone, and there is an opportunity for you. Knock him down with attic blast.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't want to knock him down. I want to ask him where my companion is.
Okay.
I want to approach him. Why would I just knock him down?
As you make your presence known, he immediately like turns around, like eyes wide. Ah, fuck. As you see him light up, as his eyes sort of, you can see the shimmer in his eyes as the alarm starts blaring.
Oh, fuck. Well, this is on me, I guess.
Yes, there's no guess. Yes.
What are you gonna do now? He immediately like has like he's gonna pull a gun on you, and it's like you're not sure if he's gonna shoot or not.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure you're gonna take that guess.
Yeah, this is where I mind blast him, I guess.
As yeah. The logic. Holy. Yeah. As you with like a single thought pierce his mind, as he like starts shivering as he collapses to the ground, completely fucking like demolished. You can see sort of.
Oh, did I kill him?
No, but they just put the man in a coma for well, probably some time. Like
Ugh.
you didn't kill him, but you did permanent brain damage. Let's just say.
Huh. Uh.
Nah, Jill, you shouldn't have spoiled.
Okay.
I like to see the lack of confidence whenever I laugh maniacally.
Now it's not the time to panic. Now it's the time to lock in and get the fuck out of here, I guess. Just because the room wasn't locked, it doesn't mean that I'm not a prisoner. I understand this now. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay, I can do this. May I? What is he wearing?
Clothes and some very
Ah.
basic like body armor.
No hat or anything I can use to cover myself. I'm gonna exchange my jacket
you
for
know
his
what? I
or
think
something.
there's a strategic box you can like put on top of you and then like sort of.
Ah, yes. I wish there was no strategic box for me. Okay, I'm gonna comedically get out of the room then and get the fuck out, or try to. Actually, no, Grant. This is what I try to do. Can I connect to the alarm and try to make it stop?
You can. I mean, you can try. That doesn't necessarily mean it'll listen to you. As
Try is a keyword, yes.
like. What? Yeah, as it's a bit more of a complicated system than some of the other ones, but as you link your mind to it, and you wanted to shut it down, it is hesitant, but you can impose your will onto it, as it will submit to your commands.
Okay, then I'm gonna turn it off and then get out of the room comedically. Bugs
Okay,
Pennywise.
let me add. Oh, okay. As the unfortunately, I did roll earlier an agility roll, and the luck has run out.
Ah,
As
it is, yes.
you sort of walk, you kind of like as you make your way up 2 more floors as you exit. There's suddenly like 6 guns pointed at you as you like walk out, like kind of open the door.
Oh, okay. Try to take a step back.
They
Let's
will
not be
shoot you if you
hasty.
if you move back, they will shoot.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna move. I am still, very still.
As one of them will say to you, "Stakes, take 5 steps forward. Keep your hands up."
Yeah, she will do so. Yes, ma'am. Or sir, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna, as 2 people are gonna go behind you, and they're not gonna like cuff you or anything. You're just gonna like, they're behind you. As
Yep.
I'll say, follow us.
Yeah, she will follow.
As they'll escort you down several corridors and eventually into a large room where you do see, well, you recognize your sister, but you also see there's another woman there that was presumably engaged in a conversation with your sister. As she sort of dismisses the men. She says, "Ah, I'm glad you're awake. You seem well, quite determined, and I'm glad to see you're so eager to move around."
I she looks from the woman to her sister. Glad to be awake. What kind of face is Rachel making?
She is not even looking at you, she's sort of looking at the floor.
Oh, damn. Okay. Uh, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Well, I thought I might as well get myself acquainted with you before you get yourself ensnared in another little scheme. So I think it's time for some family bonding as she looks at your sister. Rachel told me so much about you.
She
Unfortunately,
did?
she did. Well, I'm glad to have gotten to you now rather than later. A lot of bad people looking after, well, looking to exterminate people like you permanently.
Yeah, I've gotten the gist lately. Like you too.
Well, name is Madeline. Trust me, I am your perhaps only friend down here.
There's many people who've said this lately.
Like who?
Uh, oh fuck, I wasn't thinking of anyone specifically. Uh, well, anyone who seems to want something.
No one has said that to you, has they? Have they?
Oof, I am. Feel like the right thing to say at the moment. I don't know.
She turns to your sister. Says, he is a bit flustered. It's back at you. Are you flustered?
Um, no. Well, maybe a little bit. I am just a bit confused. You know, last thing I remember, I was walking down the street, and now you say you are my friend after I blacked out. So I am a bit.
Well, the important thing is you're safe. And I wanted to have a conversation. And I think if I told you, hey, my name is the Goblin Queen, you should stop by my bunker to talk, I don't think you would have taken that invitation. Especially not with recent events and looks back at your sister. Familial drama.
Familial drama. Well, I would have thought about it, but not sure. So, well, I guess I understand. Yeah.
So she like kind of gestures for a chair nearby. Why don't you take a seat? Tell me a bit about yourself.
Yeah, she's gonna take a seat as can I try to mind link with Rachel in the meantime?
Yeah.
I just want to ask her if she's all right.
As you mind link with her, you hear another voice says, "Ah, that's cute. Listen, sisterly bonds should be cherished. That is a nice gesture she cares so much about you, Rachel."
Yeah, Astra looks back to what is Madeline? Oh,
Yes, I
wow.
know. Telepathic powers run in the blood.
I well, haven't seen her for some days. Are you all right, Rachel? She's gonna ask
Yeah.
aloud.
She nods. She looks at her and she nods. Says, "Yeah, yeah. I've just been down here with everything going on."
Okay. You said you wanted to know about me. What do you want to know? There's not that much to tell.
Well, she's just mostly she's gonna ask about your life, your family, what you've been doing recently, and and at any point you try to lie, she'll sort of like point that out and correct you.
Yeah.
You can in fact
I
not
mean,
like hide your thoughts from this woman.
I mean, everything pertaining like her university and stuff. There's no point in lying. So she's going to.
University, your mother is gonna ask.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
here
feel
you,
like that's stuff that Rachel already told her. So.
I mean, Rachel told Rachel everything, so she.
Yeah. So there's no point. Like.
Yeah. There's her friends though. Here they're interesting people. I also hear you had a recent run-in with an old acquaintance of mine, Mr. Sinister.
Oof. Well, word does get around, huh? As Astra visibly cringes.
Well, unfortunately, cockroaches are quite hard to kill. Maybe you can help with that.
How could I help with that?
Well, I can't kill him on my own. Especially not with the world being locked down like this. You can move around much easier than I can. But, considering your current concerns, I think, go back to your room, chat with your sister, in the privacy of your own thoughts. And, well, I think, what was it? Jennifer? Yes. I believe Jennifer is sneaking around the base and she'll eventually find her way back to you.
Okay. That's all?
Yes. I believe, I hope you will not try to... Was that an attempt at escape?
I may have watched too many old movies. I thought I was doing pretty good for a time, but I can see my fault. Won't do it again.
Listen, Astra, I'm not... Again, the methods to bring you here might have not been the most elegant, and for that I apologize. Again, I don't think you would have arrived here on your own volition, given my quite bleak reputation. But I truly want us to reconnect a bit. I don't,
Okay.
while technically not your grandmother, I do believe we are family nonetheless.
You do seem to have many powers like mine.
Yes. Every power your grandmother had, I also possess them.
Do you think you might be able to teach me?
Should be quite easily achieved. Do better.
Okay. Astra just smiles. Uh, as I mean, I guess I got dismissed, so she gets up and looks at Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel will also get up and sort of thank Madeline and make her way with you back, as you will be escorted nearby to a sort of like looks like a large bedroom. It's like a bed, a sofa, a couple of drinks. You close the door behind you. She sort of just kind of gives you a hug.
Yeah, she's going to hug Rachel back.
Oh my god. Oh, you're safe. Whew, I was worried.
Are you really okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be okay?
I don't know. Never seen you this quiet. At home, though, I guess.
Yeah, I saw your escape attempt.
We we don't need to talk about that anymore.
I see. Maybe you would
Is
have
this
been
really
quiet
in the
as well.
privacy?
Listen,
I found the door unlocked. What was I supposed to think? I just
let me tell you something about Madeline. If you wanted to pry your skull open and like read your thoughts, she could. The only reason we have privacy is because she like lets us. So no matter how many walls, doors, or buildings you put in between you two.
yeah, I thought it would be so. Fuck, there was something I wanted to say, and then I forgot. Oh, there was something I wanted to ask Rachel. What was it? Oh, yeah, right. Well, I mean, she talked about reputation, but I don't really know anything about her. It's not like you've ever told me about Madeline.
That's because you don't know anything about anything down here. But the Goblin Gang is not viewed nicely, and she is feared by a lot of people for a good reason.
Lately, it does feel like being feared down here is the only way to stay safe.
She nods. That's because it is. A lot of these people don't really understand anything else.
Well, the past few days have been a bit hectic, Rachel. I did get kidnapped by that weird dude. Oof. But
Yeah, that's the reason I think she panicked. I'll be honest. It's much more complicated. I can talk about it. I can explain things from my side. Listen, she is weird, but she's not a threat to us. She says that comedically. The door opens. As you see a bunch of
Jennifer.
you see a bunch of people walking
Aw.
in. No, if you think it was just Jennifer, no, it's the whole circus.
Oh,
As yeah, you see Jennifer. You recognize Jack. You don't recognize the other two people. There's this like let me get a picture. Yeah, there's this big blonde guy, and then like equally tall but less bulky that guy. Also, they're both wearing fucking weird ass clothing. When I say the circus, I do mean this. Like, huh?
oh god. Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
the three of them
Oh my god, no.
walking alongside Jack. Jennifer's like, oh, okay, they're both here. Yes, we can just take them and go. As Jack just kind of nods, and you see him begin to like open a portal. As
You're a bit muffled.
oh no. As can you
Now
hear
I
me?
can hear.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, as Jack begins to open a portal, Jennifer just kind of like, it's like, okay, explanation later. We need to go now before she like figures out what's happening. And you can look at Rachel and just see the disagreement on her face.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Just say you fucking hate me, Grant. Just say it like that. Just say it like that.
Listen, I'm sure you can roll an ego check and convince her to abandon the only friend she believes she can trust. Her boss that's been working with her for like years now.
Now I'm certain you can make Grant roll that check and roll like a 16.
That's true. I am also rolling for you, Flavia. So you remember, you do have the God's luck chosen right now.
Oh man, I hate this. Oh, fuck you, Grant. I will get you one day. Well, Astra looks to Jennifer and Jack and looks back at Rachel.
Listen, just give her a chance. I don't know these people. I do know Madeline.
And I don't know Madeline, but I do know these people, Rachel.
You just see the brunette man just kind of like do the crazy kind of gesture slowly to the other man next to her. Not sure who exactly he's referring to.
Oh, if he's referring to Rachel or Madeline?
Yeah, he's just kind of looking at you two, like having this discussion, looks towards the blonde next to him, and sort of does the hand gesture for like, they're crazy.
Damn, okay. Listen, they were the ones who saved me from Mr. Sinister. I know you trust her, but I don't.
Listen, just like, yeah, but you trust me, don't you?
Oh, fuck. This is gonna be the real pain. God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you, Grant. Oh, no. I hate this. You piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. I trust you, Rachel. I trust that you care about me and that you love me. I don't trust that you won't use it. I don't trust that she grants privacy. I know how my powers work.
Well, do you skulk in everyone's brain when you say you don't?
No, I don't, but she
Oh.
was in yours right in front of me.
Yeah. That's how we talk. That's how we always talked.
Well, there is no privacy like that. What I told you about my powers, I only
Well,
meant for you to know. I didn't mean for you and Madeline to know.
don't know what
Bonnie.
you don't know what you're involved with. You don't know these people. You don't know that so many things you don't know.
That's true. And well, you could help me understand. Come with me.
No. You can leave if you want. But Madeline's been good to me. I just hope in time you'll be open enough to see that as well. As Jack sort of turns around like, well, it's now or never.
Fuck you, Grant. No, fuck you. Yeah, Astra is gonna fucking cry and turn towards Jack, I guess.
As yeah, you just see one of the men like women as you step through the portal, and you like are now in Jack's old rickety apartment. As he sort of goes to the other two, as you're left alone with Jennifer, as she sort of puts her hand on your shoulder and says, "You okay?"
Yeah. I will be. I didn't expect her to drop anything and trust me. After all, she believes I am incompetent. So it's. I know she says Madeline's been good to her, but she got to know everything I ever told Rachel in confidence. How can I trust that she's just not always in her mind when she was in her mind right in front of me?
Well, how do you know she was in her mind?
Because I tried to ask Rachel if she was okay, and the one who answered was Madeline.
So you know she was in her mind because you were also trying to be in her mind.
She turns towards Jennifer. Well, I wasn't trying to read her thoughts. I just wanted to ask if the woman who kidnapped me was a threat to her
To
too.
read
Does that make
someone's
sense?
thoughts, you also have to be in her mind. There's no I'm in your mind only to ask questions. Once you're in, you're in. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. I guess I do. I am also guilty here.
So why didn't you just ask her out loud?
Because I didn't trust Madeline. I mean, she was the one who kidnapped us.
Kind of shrugs, says, well, she was nice to me. I mean, I did have to kind of sneak around, and I think she was mean to someone else, but I think she's nice to us. She's very
She
mean to other
was
people.
nice to us.
I think she.
I'm not saying she wasn't nice to us. She was nice to me too.
I think she tried to trick someone into killing people, and I heard some of the other her men talking about like harvesting organs. So yeah, I think I think we're the exceptions.
Oh,
I also talked to Rachel, so I mean, you realize she's the one doing the harvesting though. Like she's one of her main people.
yeah, we caught her doing that once.
And you're fine with that?
I'm not fine with that.
But
But
because
she also didn't listen to me.
But because, well, she kind of like looks at you and like turns around.
Was I supposed to chain her to a chair and stop her from going outside?
I never said anything.
Ugh,
I'm just saying,
I
you're judging people for things, and your sister somehow is a poor victim in this.
No, she definitely is not a poor victim. She is my sister, and I'm trying to
So
find a way out.
A way out. You think she's a prisoner there?
Well, I thought so before.
Why?
I don't know. I thought she maybe had done some kind of deal for money for me, and now she was working it off. I didn't know how deep into it she was.
I feel like there's other ways to make money, surely.
Well, that's what I said too.
So you'll. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Jack. Under off. Like I guess hypocrisy runs in the family. Oh god. Yeah, as you'll see like Jack finishing the conversation with the two as another portal opens. You can just kind of see in the background these fucking golden towers as the two men will take their leave. So, Jack will turn back to you as well, I guess that's that. God, I hate working with those two.
Should I ask why?
One's an asshole and the second one is quite dumb.
Oh, okay. I can see how that. What now, Jack? I don't feel like she's going to stop looking for me. Or not get mad. Maybe she won't get mad.
Shrug says, listen, I've avoided dealing with her for like 70 years. I don't usually have time to tackle everyone's little fucking fragile ego. So my advice is either just like never go down there and listen, the moment you step. Okay. So you met Madeline, right? One of the most powerful telepaths that exists currently on Earth, to my knowledge. There is nowhere on that planet you can go that she cannot like reach you.
Okay.
Yes. You are like a baby compared to her. Now,
I am.
now, I'm just gonna take a assumption and say that what Jennifer told me is true. It's highly unlikely she'll kill you. You see, Madeline suffers from a severe case of which one is the real one. It's a fun game I play with other clones, where a lot of clones tend to have difficulties, sort of, especially the clones that were meant to replace the real people. Have a difficulty distinguishing themselves from, well, the person they copied. And Madeline is a clone of your grandmother. 100% clone meant, and did for a while, replace your grandmother completely. There may be some lingering attachments.
Okay. To family?
Yes, there's a reason why everyone hates Mr. Sinister.
It's understandable. She also seemed pretty mad
Yes.
about me getting kidnapped.
I believe if she could, she would kill him immediately. But trust me, I've killed him many times. It does not stick.
I mean, if you two have the same... Don't you also want to kill Mr. Sinister?
I just told you I did try that several times. It does not work. And I have greater responsibilities to focus on. Like making sure your planet doesn't get eaten by God knows what lives out there.
Fair enough. Stay out and don't go down. I can do that. I'm not sure it will work, but I can try.
Sorry, but family drama has to be handled by you. There's a shit ton of other problems I have.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for coming for me.
Fine. Now, I'll be, Jennifer will be staying here for a bit with me.
Yeah, I think after today that would be best.
Listen, I'm gonna put her up to speed. Next time you see her, she's gonna be a badass sorceress.
Well, I'll wait and see. Excited to see what she can do then.
She'll smile and nod.
Did she find her powers?
Ooh, it's a complicated topic, but let's just say, yeah, I had a hunch he would be the sadistic to do this, but I think I've
Mr.
identified.
Sinister?
Yeah, I know what DNA is he compiled into that thing. And her potential for magic is quite high, but that also means the threats coming after her are also equally great.
Amazing. Well, at least now she knows that she won't be in wait anymore.
Nods. Listen, we'll be in touch at the very least soon when I have some time.
Yeah. Be safe, Jack, I guess. I'll get out of your hair.
He'll nod as he'll open a portal as Jennifer will give you a hug. And she says, thanks for looking out after me.
For 6 hours.
Smiles and says, oh, it's been fun. Got to see Asgard.
What?
Oh, that's
What is that?
You saw those two men that came to help?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Thor and Loki, like the actual gods.
Okay, like aliens?
Yeah, but like really
Really?
powerful aliens, yes. I think I'll be
Okay, well,
training with
as
them in the future. Is that true?
you
She
what?
she looks at Jack and he'll no. I'll be dead before I let Loki train you.
Damn.
She's gonna like
Me,
the
Flavia, kind of wants Jennifer to get trained by Loki.
yes. Why wouldn't you? He is clearly the best.
Because it's fun! Because it's fun! For shits and giggles, Grun.
Why don't you go back to your family drama for shits and giggles?
You never let me have fun.
No, that's my
It's always
job.
drama.
It's my job here to like ruin everyone's fun. Literally job description. But yeah, she's gonna say, I guess I'll see you later. Another 6 hours or so. Time here is kind of weird.
Oh, okay. Good luck with your study then. Good grades run in the family. Remember that.
She smiles and nods.
She smiles and nods and hates me. Why did I get the genes of this dumbass?
What do you mean? You have like one of the most powerful combination of genes existing. Listen, you've only been a mutant for like barely 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. I do, Zaz. I'd like to say it's just this game, but I do in every game. I do get clocked by Wanda's daughter, Jennifer.
Yeah, as you'll step through the portal and well, there's your apartment. Well, you would be in your apartment more precisely. Check the clock.
I do check the clock.
It's been a few days. It's been a few days.
Days.
Yeah. I think, right? I think it's like 3 days. I don't want to like set that in stone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 3 days because we had to go wait 2 days for the heist.
Damn.
Yeah, no, you were you were kidnapped for a bit.
She put me on ice or what? Is my phone back on me?
No, but I'll assume you have. I have like some ways to contact people from your home.
Yeah. I'll like send a message in the group chat and go, guys, question mark. I don't have my phone anymore. I'm home. Is everyone okay?
Who would you?
Guys?
Who would you
Anyone?
message? Yeah.
No, pardon me. You gotta give me a second here. I am typing information in chat.
The group chat or
But yes,
both at the same time, I guess.
Samantha will respond. Samantha will respond. You got kidnapped again, didn't you? Figured you did.
Damn, I did. Sad face.
I mean,
No,
hey,
just a sad face.
back now. Can I tell James that like so? Am I good to tell James that you don't actually need to be rescued?
I am at home and I am fine. Do you want to meet up?
Sure.
Desiree? Question mark.
Sorry, I was sleeping. Yeah.
Actually, in the
Yeah.
game, woke up in a husk.
Yeah. it is-
Who did we send? We sent James Logan after her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this talking about the kidnapping, yes. Which is why, because I have his number, I will just send a message to him that basically just says that
Also,
yeah,
before that, I just wanted to like make sure you're like both aware of what you are and what you've been doing. This is in fact the day of the heist. You've just literally finished placing the sentinel in the bunker in the hideout base.
Oh god.
Like you've just done with the heist. Yeah.
I'll just listen. I'll just give a quick message to James, tell him that tell him we got Astra back, so that's problem solved until she gets kidnapped again.
Please, no. I've run out of people to kidnap me. Right?
First, no.
There's always more.
The options only get worse from here.
That's what I'm thinking. So no more kidnapping. I shall not miss another session.
Just wait till you get kidnapped by Jackal.
I have heard that name before, and I do not want to know. I'm not going to Google him. I do not perceive him. It's fine. Where do you guys want to meet? Not my place. Please, por favor.
Insert location here. I was gonna say because you probably don't want to meet anyone in the Undercity.
Yeah, let's go to one of our secured, empty alleyways where Alpha fucking stabbed Desiree.
The not so secure.
The not so secure alleyway.
Listen,
hallway.
like, what are
Not even
the
an alley.
what are the chances of Alpha just randomly showing up again? That would be crazy.
Listen,
Not zero.
lightning does not strike the same place twice. Am I right, fellas?
No.
Watch me. Yeah, you'll eventually convene a meeting spot, and as you'll head there, it's time, Mac. Awaken. You must spring into action.
I was always awake the entire time. I was ready.
Yeah.
That clock starts now.
You.
Why now?
Now, because my immigration test.
Are you playing a clone?
You did just finish watching all of that on the tablet. The conversation, the smacking into wall, the grabbing him, the running. Everything was recorded. And you know they're taking him to the Goblin Queen. God knows what. Wipe his memory, but like once you're in there, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
The only person I know who can maybe help us is this guy James.
Yeah. As you'll rush through the city, taking the metro and then like going into the down below. You burst into his office. He's like just finished pouring himself a drink. It's like, oh, come on, I'm just like done helping. How many? Not been a day.
It's a certain there's this guy Arthur, you know?
Of
I'm
course,
sure about-
of course, yeah, I know him. What of him?
He's been kidnapped by someone called the Goblin Queen, one of the big crime bosses.
Fuck would she kidnap him?
It's a very long story. When I can show you the recording, but the short of it is he tried to blackmail my brother into releasing some kind of bioweapon from him, and then some other woman showed up, and she knocked him out and dragged her to him.
He just downs the entire whiskey glass. Okay.
She called my brother her investment,
Fuck.
and but they said they weren't going to do anything physical, but they're gonna at the very least mind his his mind,
Let's
or
go. Let's go. He just pats you on the back and sort of like grabs his jacket as he like walks out. Presumably you follow.
Yeah.
He's gonna like pull out his phone and well, Samantha, you're getting a call.
Hello?
Well, please tell me you have that like fancy fucking pebble or whatever the fuck.
Fuck, you mean the one Jack gave me?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, have that on you and meet me at this place as he's gonna give you an address down below. I believe your boyfriend maybe have kidnapped.
By who? What?
Calls herself the Goblin Queen. Kind of crazy bitch. I don't even know what to expect. But I'm just gonna say this to you once. Be careful with her. She can, in fact, delete you from existence if she like gets pissed off. And that's me saying that shit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, as like she will just fucking Samantha will tell Desiree and Astra that she's just gonna go. She's just not waiting.
Well, I mean, Desiree is next to you. The question is, are you gonna tag along?
Am I gonna tag along?
Yes.
I'm not gonna let Samantha go alone.
Okay. Because yeah, Astra is in fact. I'm not sure if you can hear me, Flavia. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is you just escaped this woman. I'm not sure if you want to like full rush immediately down below.
Yeah. Astra goes, I literally just pissed her off 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Well, I can come. I'm not sure if it's not going to worsen the
There
situation.
will be no response, by the way, after he says the okay. Like she's no longer looking at the messages.
I'll say this, Astra. It's gonna take you.
I thought we were together. Yeah.
No, you are still back at your apartment. This is all through text messages. That's why I was about to say the two of them are much closer to the destination point than you are. But you can still go. You can still go. Just arrive like maybe a bit later, but up to you.
Oh, yeah, no, she will go. She does. She doesn't want Desiree and Samantha to go alone, though. I feel like, Madeline will be pissed.
Listen, Jack to tell you that. Listen, if she wanted to like reach out to you, she would have. So
Yeah.
fine. As yeah, well, he'll grab your things and leave. As Samantha and Desiree, you move quickly through the cramped alleyways, trying to make your way to the meeting spot with Logan. As James will turn to Eve as you're quickly walking, and it's a bit hard to keep up pace, but you manage with him. He's okay. Why the fuck would Arthur try to blackmail this guy?
because my brother, and to make it blunt and short, is a murderous psychopathic monster. He's killed
Wanna give me a
killed-
bit more details there, Bob?
2%. He apparently killed. He has this bioweapon in him, and apparently he killed hundreds of people in order to make it stronger.
Ah, fuck.
It's like a black. It's like a black suit thing. It's like
yeah,
how to describe the Venom suit.
yeah. He'll not like fuck. I've been hearing rumors about that for like last couple of days.
I only found out I think 1 hour ago from Arthur.
Shit.
He apparently made a deal with that Goblin Queen, got 100 brains to consume.
What the oh my.
She was attacked by.
He's the guy with the fucking.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
he also randomly kills other people on the street. You know, those who cannot defend themselves.
Oh.
He claims they're all criminals and whatnot. Lethal protector.
Oh god. He like shudders when he hears that. It's like a bad memory.
I know some other people. There was apparently some guy who attacked who managed to like burn his skin.
Yeah, I know that guy
Not
as
sure.
well.
But and maybe he can also help.
No, no one can help us with her, especially not small fry like that. In fact, I'm just banking on her fucking goodwill right now. As yeah, he's gonna keep texting as like rushing through the narrow paths, as eventually the four of you would meet up. Desiree, Samantha, you do see Logan, this other young woman sort of following behind him. Like, okay, so I'm gonna need you to. Well, we're gonna go in and we're gonna keep things sort of civil. And if you think it's not civil, Samantha, just crack the pebble, because you will need an immediate get out of jail free card.
Wow. All right.
I
What
think
the fuck are we going into?
this may be one of the most dangerous people you've ever met.
Love her.
And she has a lot of personal issues. I think she's insane. Apparently, like walking, your boyfriend decided to blackmail the guy who's been running around and well, remember the 100 bodies found?
Yeah.
Well, the Goblin Queen is I believe she's the who looks at Eve. Well, she is the one that got the bodies, well, the brains, and well, her brother is the guy who ate the brains and made the deal with her. He's the guy Arthur tried to blackmail. And I assume the black suit is sounds familiar, right? As he like looks at you two. Symbiote.
Yeah.
Cool. What's his name?
Ricky.
He's fucking dead. I'm killing him. I don't fucking give a shit.
You'd also be aware of that she's working with a woman named Mary.
Oh, cool. I know her too.
She's I'm not sure if you know how powerful she is, but she,
Total fucking psychopath. I know.
yeah. Okay, good. Then you already know.
As you immediately now, as the camera pans, you'll see like on one alleyway Ricky going home, and on the other one the group walking in. It's gonna be hilarious, because if tomorrow he just kind of doubles back and goes back to the Goblin King, he's just dead. But I assume he'll continue on his way back home as he established last session. As you walk to the compound, and no one's even gonna ask you questions once they see your group walking in. As yeah, you'll walk deep into. You'll take an elevator that will bring you down many floors. You'll eventually go into a room as you will see two people there. You recognize Mary, and you recognize, well, presumably the other woman next to her is the Goblin Queen, as they were talking before you walked in, and they both sort of turned in your direction. As on like a nearby sort of couch, you just see Arthur lying unconscious, presumably. Looking fine physically, at least from a glance. Logan is quite tense as you walk in. If anyone else wants to take lead on the conversation?
Can you ask that again?
If any of you want to take lead on the conversation, because Logan is clearly hesitating.
Yeah. Samantha's just going to say, is he okay?
The redhead will nod. Says, well, now he is, but I think we should have a conversation.
Start talking then.
She looks at Mary. You did say she was feisty, so I'll take this as attenuating circumstances for your tone. Not that long ago. Sorry, we're gonna say something?
I'm Samantha, by the way.
Madeline. Not that long ago. She looks at Eve. Her brother and Mary here dropped down through my ceiling to bring me this poor young man to have his mind wiped of certain sensitive information, you see. Well, Arthur came to me not that long ago asking different questions about different individuals. I always knew he was the curious sort, but I didn't realize he got himself involved with this many people. Quite dangerous people from the looks of you. So, well, he was, let's just say, in a bit of a rough state. And she's gonna put her hand on Mary's shoulder and says, I think honesty is the best in this situation. Shall I show you what happened, or... Well, in case you don't trust the telepath's powers.
Either tell me or show me.
As, yeah, in your head, you'll almost see it play back like a very crisp memory. As Arthur was clearly investigating, well, the monster that you talked about last session. He took your advice. Someone probably connected to the family and sort of tried starting fishing for information, started planting bugs, and started collecting evidence. And turns out you were correct, in fact. It was, well, that woman's, that he hanged out a couple of times, that woman's older brother. That was, in fact, the monster and the killer. And he has been collecting, you can hear like several conversations that sort of play in your mind. And, well, it's clear from some of the conversations he has also given, by the way, a lot of this recorded evidence to Eve, standing right next to you, with said evidence in hand. As it does sound from the conversations, which I won't replay beat by beat, but Mac can correct me. It does sound from the way this man is making apologies that he is either deceitful or willfully ignorant, because he is in fact someone who, well, consumed at least 100 brains, if not more, and sort of always shifted the blame it on circumstance, the symbiote itself, instincts, lashed out, made apologies. You hear some of the more ugly things he said when he thought no one would be listening. How the fact that he doesn't give a shit about Arthur, as you will see the image when Mary does just kind of slam Arthur into a nearby wall. You hear Ricky's remarks. You hear the fact that he says flat out, I wouldn't care about him at all. If it were not for my sister, you could kill him right now. It's that sort of attitude. And, well, the fact that they eventually talk to Mary, agree on the mind wipe, but he has to sort of be here as a well, safeguard against any weird shenanigans Madeline might have done to his brain. As Ricky does in fact just like leave immediately as like they arrive. He chases after Mary. And you're pretty sure this is not from Arthur's memories, but well, from Madeline's and Mary's, as he does in fact just fly away just to be able to escape Ricky, and then just come doubles back around. Yeah, she did fly off just so she could like get away from him.
He was kind of annoying. He was kind of pushy.
He was being very clingy for some weird fucking reason. Last time he tried to flirt with her, she like almost killed him. Apparently that didn't send the message.
No, because he became stronger. So he said he could take it again this time.
Maybe that's why he ate 100 brains. Who knows? It was
But
all
this is-
for pussy.
This is why I'm here. You see, I'm here to expand upon for people who were not there physically.
His mind will forever remain an enigma to
It's a
us.
magical play.
But yeah, she doubled back around. You can see Mary talking to Madeline, the conversations they had, the fact that, well, Mary didn't intend for Arthur to get this injured. She just, well, she is a very strong individual and has problems controlling her force. She was just concerned for the symbiote suit that Arthur was trying to like take off of the man. So she reacted with haste and, well, her usual rash demeanor. As that information gets fucking beamed into your head. Samantha, the rest of you just kind of stare in the silence. I'm not sure if you're gonna say anything. Is this
You asking
process?
if the other same thing?
Yeah, I'm asking mostly like Desiree or Eve. Is this process is gonna take like roughly like 30 seconds or so? It's for her it's like a lot more, but you just see everyone just sitting in silence there for a bit.
What was the question again?
If you're just gonna sit in silence and wait, or are you gonna say something?
I don't think I'm going to say anything. I think I'm just going to kind of like look between them.
I mean, evil.
Waiting for something to happen.
Something afterward, but not right now.
As then Samantha, you sort of like blink a couple of times as the memory transfer is over. I don't think I left anything out. Do you have any questions?
Can I take Arthur home now?
Yes, you can, but there is something I would have liked to discuss with you before that. In private, if possible.
That's fine.
As
Are you
sorry.
sure? I'm asking this to Samantha.
She can already kill us if she wants to. If she wanted to hurt her, then she already could have.
That's not necessarily my concern.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
As I mean, Madeline doesn't move. You feel her easily break through your mental defenses like they were paper. Samantha, as you hear her in your head, as she says, "Well, I suppose it will be just the three of us here. I always think it's polite to ask."
Yeah, sorry, my head ain't as private as it used to be. Got a new friend.
Mirage is definitely very sort of on guard. Madeline says, "I feel like you are very concerned about him. Well, it's hard to enter people's mind and not see certain things. No, he means a lot to you, because seems that Maybe he has feelings towards you?
Samantha will just say, I think so. Gonna be honest, we've only just started.
Well, this is a very dangerous line of work you're in.
Yeah, piece that much together.
Well,
I mean, I've not been kidnapped yet. I'm like friends. I kind of figure that's just going to be a matter of time. That just seems to be our occupational hazard.
I wanted to talk Astra, but I guess hanging out with colorful people is, well, I may have rushed that interaction. Sure, she'll tell you all about it.
I can pass the message along if you want.
No, she may approach me whenever she feels like it. Her sister is under my care. And, well, I guess, well, weirdly enough, I've had more positive interactions with the little one, Jennifer, than I had with her. I guess paranoia comes in all forms.
It's been pretty wild. I think 9 days.
Well, it's always hardest at the beginning. It gets easier with time. But that brings me to a thing. Arthur is still severely injured. I've had some basic medical care ministered to him. Well, there was only one way to. Well, there is only one way, rather. That he could be, we could ensure he doesn't get, well, even if he gets injured, it will just be something minor, nothing to worry about. He's quite frail even for a human.
What would that be?
Same thing your friend has. Temporary partner that can ensure his harm happens to him physically. Well, it won't produce any lasting damage.
Samantha will say, that could work. We have recently gained something, got some stuff that will help with side effects.
I'm glad then, because, well,
It's just the part where you tell me you already did it.
he was, well, he wasn't dead, but it wasn't. Either you would have replaced more than half his body with enhancements, or left him as a cripple. And I thought this would have been a preferable alternative than him never being able to move again. I mean, you already have a compound. What's a bit extra more on top?
Samantha will say, it is what it is. Can't change what happened. Just have to move on and live.
No, can't change it, but can always make sure it doesn't happen to other people. The world is
But I
a
want-
the world is a sick and twisted place after all. And I think it would be a shame if you left it like that. And you could be working to improve it.
Not planning on it.
Well, then, regardless of what people will tell you about me being an evil bitch and all, I would love for the mega corporations to crumble, for this entire system to collapse under its own weight, and for hopefully something better to be made instead. Unlike Mary, I don't just want to see the world burn. I do in fact enjoy living in it. But at this point, I'm quite grim.
Yeah, to that, Samantha's just going to say, listen, I don't have to like you. If we got the same enemies, and we can save any differences for after they bite dust.
Well, my door is always open to you and your friends. And I'm sure you'll see that. So once you're in my position, sometimes acts of evil are necessary.
I'm going to ask a question
Hmm?
real quick. Is Ricky guy under your protection?
No. I made the mistake with him. One I don't plan on repeating. You may do with him as you see fit.
Good. Thanks for helping Arthur.
It was the least I can do. I am partially responsible for this, so I don't mind if you hate me.
Samantha will shrug. Try not to take it too personally. I don't like most people.
It's unfortunately quite an understandable position in our day. So I'm hoping to maybe we can build bridges by burning the fuckers up top to the ground.
That's something I can agree with.
As yeah. Again, this whole time just fucking silence. As Logan will look at him like, yep.
I thought they would like leave the room and have a private conversation. That's on me for not expecting the
Yeah, no.
mind thing.
Yeah, you get used to it. Well,
It's weird. I don't want to get used to it.
just turns to you with the most like sympathetic look you've ever been given.
What's that for?
You think it won't get weirder.
Aw. Okay. Well, can hope, right?
Well, apparently my sister said she met some gods. I thought it was a joke or like just some gang bosses, but I'm not sure about it anymore.
No, I met apparently some Asgardian goddess lady.
Huh.
That's a thing, I guess.
Yeah. Angels also exist and demons.
Why the fuck would you drop those? I haven't been to church in so long.
I won't tell you about the other shit that's out there. Let's just say,
Something tells me that the other shit will find me at some point.
oh, you better pray not, because trust me, the universe is a big fucking place.
Yeah, well, it hasn't even been 2 weeks and we've met how many? So many things.
He just gives another one of those very sympathetic looks. You poor sweet summer child.
Stop looking at me like I'm a kicked puppy.
Stop saying things that a toddler would say that knows nothing about the world.
Jesus Christ. I'm not.
You're still
I'm
very
gonna
much
come up with
hopeful.
something that-
It's fine. Hope will dies usually first.
Okay. You should have a glass of whiskey in your hand when you say that.
I was
It
before
completes the
someone
image.
before someone barged into my room, telling
I
me
think these
another
are-
person has been kidnapped in the span of 2 weeks.
Yeah, does this happen a lot? Is this like a normal thing?
Well, no, but now that I've met you, I had to deal with 3, 4 people kidnapped. Well, let's hope it's not gonna be a constant thing from now on. As I stare at the camera.
Well, it was all depends on Flavia and Jill. Well, you missed session.
As I stare at the camera as I look at the jackal, waiting for his turn.
Just saying.
He's
Logan,
cutting,
you're so right.
It's your turn. It's your turn, Zaz. It's your
he's
turn to
cutting-
get
the
kidnapped.
jackal
Zaz.
is cutting the Mediterranean undersea
unless I
cables
can
right now.
ensure- Unless I can ensure I
It's
can get
waiting for
kidnapped by
you.
Mr. Sinister. Unless I can ensure I can get kidnapped by Mr. Sinister, I will not be missing a session.
Me and
Mr.
Zaz
Sinister is so funny. I do want to talk to him.
are expert. We know it to Mr. Sessions in the GCU.
I could be on the operating table, and I would be fighting the doctor trying to administer me the anesthetics. No, operate on me live. Put my laptop in front of me.
No, not the jackal, doctor. Not the jackal.
Doctor, you don't know what he's gonna do to me,
The
doctor.
problem is, like, I don't think Flavia knows.
She doesn't.
I have no
Yeah.
idea. Don't tell me. Like literally, don't tell me.
Yeah, no, the jackal. You'll find out. You specifically will find out, Flavia.
Hopefully not.
Mm,
So
no,
yeah,
thank you.
as their conversation sort of ends, you can see almost Samantha's vision focus back on something in the room. She says, well, as Madeline will say, well, concludes our dealings for now. She gestures for Arthur.
Yeah, Samantha's gonna go over to Arthur.
Yeah, he is like just sleeping.
Just gonna shake him a bit. Arthur.
Slowly open his eyes, like kind of like smile. Samantha?
Yeah, hey. Let's take you home.
Had so much. Oh.
Yeah. Well, tell you what happened later.
Okay, she like gets up and like looks around the room very confused, but won't say anything. As yeah, you'll all walk out as Astra. You'll eventually reach sort of the entrance.
Immediately walk in down the other alleyway.
We miss each other.
We said it again.
as you
I
reach,
bump into Rick.
like, no, because if you bump into him, he might like Depends. No, actually, no, because I think you're
One-
safe.
He might
What?
brutally murder you in an
Yeah.
alleyway.
You
One,
might.
one more thing before Astra gets kidnapped by the Jackal or something. I don't know.
You might just
Well,
decide, yes, you're a woman. I need to beat you up.
One more, one more thing while everybody's still here. I'm not sure if Arthur is he like awake or is he being carried by like, Samantha?
No, he's walking. He's fine.
If we go to Samantha, I think Samantha especially, I think she triangulated that you might be a bit close, yeah. Be like, we'll say, I'm so sorry what happened. I'm not sure if he's your friend or more, but
It's better than I thought it was going to be.
oh, good, maybe. In any case, I want to help. I want to make up for what my brother did to you and these.
I'm gonna kind of like cut you off, like give you an indication. I didn't tell Arthur anything yet.
Oh, sorry.
As
No.
listen, no. I think this is funny. So I'm going to distract Samantha for a brief moment. As you do continue. Finish that sentence, Eve.
Oh yeah. That's basically going to offer you any assistance.
As in your mind, Samantha, you can hear Mirage saying, "We're gonna kill them, right? We're gonna kill brother." You know what? I think that bitch sister was a bit too clingy with him. Should kill her too.
Samantha says, "Maybe. See how I feel after I blow off some steam."
Come on, don't you wanna? I mean, listen. She's talking to you. She's saying she wants to help. Don't you let her. Put the gun in her hands. Let her kill her family first. I think that's gonna be fit punishment.
I don't think she'll have any problem killing her brother, but I think she's gonna kill her sister.
I don't know. Let's find out.
That's Samantha's just gonna say, not in front of Arthur though.
We'll exchange numbers. We can just talk later if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Again, I'm sorry for come to this.
What's happened. We're just we'll make it right. Don't worry. We'll make it right.
Evil nod with that.
Do we then communicate around to Astra?
Yeah. As you leave the compound proper, Astra, as you like walking, you see a lot of them walking out, including this new young woman following them. As like
Yeah,
Arthur is
once
like slightly leaning on Samantha.
Yeah. Yeah, once she sees them, she stops and starts to breathe because I imagine she was running. And goes, is everything okay?
Yeah, Arthur's fine, and Madeline says her door is open whenever you want to come back to talk. I don't think she's interested in forcing you anymore.
Yep. It went a lot smoother than I expected.
Oh God, guys, I have so much to tell you about. Well, just glad everyone's okay. Should we go back now?
Yeah, probably don't
Okay.
want to stick around.
Been away for what, 2 days and a half? This is getting wacky.
Wacky's not exactly the word I'd use anymore.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, I forgot to ask. Is Jennifer okay?
Yeah, Jennifer is fine. Gone studying.
It's good. It's good. As without pleasantry left behind, like Samantha is going to focus mostly on Arthur, and she's going to start filling him in.
Yeah, do I know Arthur? Would Samantha have ever introduced him to Astra?
Well-
And
Like the problem is, the problem is pretty much the entire time that they were like speaking together. You either heard her talk about him once, and then the problem is you were then kidnapped
Yeah.
for every other time.
yeah, this is why I'm asking because
So,
I never actually
no,
met
like-
them.
with Samantha with like a guy that she clearly is very concerned about.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the first time you see him. You might have heard her mention him like once or twice, but you're pretty sure this is the guy that did her homework.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Arthur is fine. Yeah. Let's just get back.
Samantha filling in
Astra.
Arthur on other things that have happened.
As-
Yeah, while
Then-
they're doing that, I do want to ask Astra or talk to Astra. When I went looking for you, there was this Asgardian goddess looking for you, and specifically Jennifer. She said she wanted to teach her. Is that who she's studying with?
Oh, I'm not sure it was this specific guardian goddess, but she did mention some Asgard thing. Might be.
Okay. Just trying to. I couldn't get a read on her when we were talking. I didn't know whether to trust her, but
Well, Jennifer seemed pretty excited about it, and Jack also seemed positive, so
good then.
oh, how have you been, Desiree? Last time I saw you, it wasn't actually you. Fun fact.
Oh, shit. Yeah, right. Met that guy that, the first time you were gone. I refuse
Yeah.
to call him that. I need another name for this guy.
What's a creepy dude name?
I did whatever. I met him. He was strange, sinister, even.
I'm just going to call him like Chad or something. Chet. Chet is like a weird guy name.
I'm not calling him that either. Anyway, the point is, he made carnage babies.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's just out in the city now. We should probably try and find them at some point.
Oh.
But other than that, I've been fine. We found out a way that I don't have to eat people's brains to, sustain the symbiote.
That's great, Desiree.
A drug addict now, but I think it's better.
Beats eating brains.
Yep.
Well, he took part of my DNA, I guess, and mixed it with some other parts, and now there is Jennifer. I'm sure
Yeah.
Samantha.
There's a brief mention of us being aunts now, and
Yes.
I don't know if it was ever fully explained to me.
No, I don't think it was. But yeah, there's a new addition to the family that I'm starting to understand is quite much bigger than I thought it was 2 weeks ago.
I thought
But
we
there's
learned that
that.
a while. Yeah.
Yeah. As Astra
Weird.
does look back at the fucking compound and goes, well, she was the one to kidnap me this time.
Forgot Eve's here.
Oh,
She's
shit.
overhearing this.
Eva's quiet. She's not interested because she's right now. She's just quiet. She must be watching over Arthur and whatnot. She doesn't want to interrupt the conversation, but yeah, she's in the background.
Listen, Grant, I was like, I'm gonna use this quirky little image that I found that is really nice. And then I was like, listen, she's a redhead. What better surname? And then you started laughing maniacally.
You're so right. You're so right. It is a mobile game after all.
I did not make the connections as it was completely random.
Makes it that's funnier. Just like how that
I
time
know.
when you pointed out and you destroyed my entire reality when you pointed out that I named the werewolf Jacob Black and didn't realize.
That's still so funny.
You know what's even funnier is that I myself realized at the end of the chronicle.
I
I know.
had no idea until
It
it was
would've-
pointed
I
out.
know. That'll make it
That's
so much
because-
funnier. That
That's
made
because
it
we
so much funnier.
never knew the surnames of the other characters, to be fair.
That's true.
But yeah. Listen, there's still red. There is still red. I think red beats me.
No, Red never said anything about Jacob Black since she like interacted with him. She didn't
But
pick up
did
on
she
it.
know that he had black as a surname?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I didn't know for like, and
Sure.
I used to listen to every week.
I'm sorry. Between you two, you like slightly edge out.
Ah,
Not by much, but like still.
I'll take it.
Yeah, no,
There's worse.
Do you want to discuss anything else about your honestly very compact filled eventful last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
It's in the background.
Astra will ask, well, what's been going on while I was away? Everything okay, or?
Well, we spent some time with a doctor, a Ripper doc, to get the fucking, I don't know, juice I gotta shoot up with.
She actually will pop up. Hold on, what juice? I don't know. She mentioned something before. You mentioned Madeline mentioned something before about the compound. Sorry, by the way, I'm Eve. I'm sorry for the conversation.
Oh, it's some kind of, I don't know, is it a neurotransmitter? It's some chemical that the symbiote feeds off of in the host body, from what I understand. And you can just supplement it so that you don't have to get it from
You can
people.
survive without killing people?
I think so. That's what we're
Holy-
trying.
Holy fucking shit.
Your brother's the
Yes.
big scary one, right?
Yes. He killed, I think, a total of 100 plus people, plus minus, actually, plus,
Oh.
it's, up to probably 120, if I had to guess.
Oh God. My condolences. I know that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Shit.
Yeah.
The plane.
But That's nice to know that apparently there was an option where you didn't have to kill people.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of just found out. Until then, we were planning on trying to find the worst people possible, like
Or did you
scabs and whatnot. But
did you go randomly? Did you go randomly around down there killing people without any investigation?
no. I mean, I think I killed people, but it was when I lost control, right? There's a
Samantha
couple of times where I went to sleep and Carnage
Samantha will
came out.
verify that. You killed a total of 6 people once, and then after you told Carnage you didn't like that, it didn't happen again.
Wait, hold on. This thing has opinions?
Yeah,
It's alive.
it's a living being.
He called it a bioweapon that forced him to eat it.
Yeah, it's alive. I mean, I can't like talk with Carnage the way that we're talking right now. It's just kind of like we think to each other.
And this thing didn't like killing, it just objected to you, in fact? This creature, or does he have a gender? See him, the data?
We've been saying he. I don't know if there is a gender, but
I think they them that was more accurate, but and they objected.
Well, yeah, I was kind of upset when I woke up and found out that I was surrounded by people I had killed and eaten, you know. And they were confused as to why, so we kind of talked about it, I guess.
I need to speak to my fucking sister to see how long she fucking knew about that. Because apparently she fucking knew for longer than I did. But thank you for telling me.
Yeah, I didn't think I knew that much about it, but gosh, so your other sister knew about this?
I'm not sure to what extent. I'm not sure if she knew about the deal with the scans. But Alfred said that she met him down there. She also has things to answer for. I only found out about everything out today, and then
I know better than anyone. This stuff's not easy, but
well, fuck, you're a victim of a fucking insane terrorist. I assume was also this Mary lady that infected you.
Yeah, I think so. I thought that was the first time I saw her like that. She looked very different.
I'm sorry that she forced this upon you.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't. It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, Jones receiver does not. I guess you'll wait for more Samantha to see if Samantha's done with Arthur talking to Arthur or not.
Yeah, I mean, as you're going, Logan Black. So, they changed that some time ago. So we want to like stop by and like drink, or do you gonna go home? Because I need a drink after that conversation.
How are you feeling, Arthur?
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Feeling surprisingly okay after getting planted into the wall.
Yeah, this is there's one last part I got to tell you about. You've got it's like one of the symbiotes that Desiree has now.
What?
Apparently, you were gonna be either crippled, or they were gonna have to replace so much of you weren't gonna be you.
Shit.
That's why it's good that we got the that's why we got the stuff from the doctor. We can get more of it if we need it.
Yeah, I guess we're not feeling any different though, so How does it normally feel? She like looks at you, Desiree.
I don't know. The first thing I noticed was that I healed quicker and that I was really fucking hungry. You start craving chocolate, let me know.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Mm. Yeah, I think Desiree's gonna go a little quiet. She's not super happy about this.
Now listen. I wonder where did they get the extra symbiote from?
Yeah, I wonder.
Mr. Sinister is like, here, take one. It's on the house.
Mr. Sinister just dropped by and was like, now listen, daughter dearest, I know we've had our differences in the past.
Mr. Sinister is in fact doing it for the science.
Dad has a present for Dad has a present for you.
And he's doing it all with a smile, you know. Listen, it's the
For the love of the game, there's no goal here. There's no goal here. Strategy.
I can't wait for Mr. Sinister to like come by in 5 sessions with like a clipboard and ask Arthur. So, do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the test subject you have with you?
Listen, it's funny you think he's not like under surveillance.
But yeah, I'm not sure if that conversation talking about evil swerved her way over to our for Samantha and Logan.
Yeah.
Let's see what that's for. Are you okay?
Yeah. We didn't expect you to. I suppose did have that tablet.
Wait, so what's the backup plan? Did you go in there with no backup plan?
You were the backup plan, but that doesn't mean it always works. Listen. We'll be honest. Your brother is sort of insane.
Yes, either he is an idiot of the highest degree or a power-hungry psychopath, and I'm leaning towards more for the latter.
Don't think we would be alive right now if it wasn't for your other sister and his weird readings into our relationship.
Well, luckily he's also still an idiot. Not entirely mutually exclusive.
At some point, I mean, ignorance can only be explained by maliciousness after a point.
Evil not. He was trying to justify, downplay. I think he's still over. I think he's so stupid, but no, he definitely at some point crossed the line, and no amount of stupidity can excuse not questioning where the scavs got 100 fucking brains from.
Fucked up.
Remember that offer I made you, Samantha?
Yeah.
We're still family, and he will probably trust me, so if he helps bring an ambush potentially for what he did to Arthur. I mean, not just for revenge sake, just probably just for the sake of the greater good.
It can be for both.
He will not.
He looks at you and says, "The device we had, got it from Parker. Surely he can fix one up. That should hinder the symbiote."
He will bring up something. He also mentioned apparently some teacher who rejected him, said no to him. You have any idea who that could be? Someone who's also apparently experienced with symbiotes.
Is there anyone who's experienced with symbiotes in the city?
Stare at the camera.
Well,
I was gonna say, did you ask? It was.
In character, I was in character.
Can you repeat that?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh, I said, is there anyone in the city who's experienced with symbiotes? And then I was like, oh wait, we did talk to Peter about it internally.
Yeah. I mean, gonna be honest. I'm just gonna throw a bet out here. It's probably Peter. It's probably just Peter. We've all probably. It is increasingly looking like we did just form a carousel around the same 5 points in the Undercity and just have the bad luck to never run into each other.
Maybe you'll be willing to help out. I mean, you already provided the device, but maybe a bit more, because sadly, I do not have any unique powers, and I'm in fact only a ordinary human.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty great thing to be, honestly.
I'm not entirely complaining,
You got
honestly.
fucked as soon as it
No,
changed.
I'm not complaining about it. I wouldn't want to share your fate.
Honestly, that man, from the way Peter made it sounded like Carnage was going to be a horrible, uncontrollable monster that would make her worse. I'm gonna be honest. No, it sounds like Desiree. You've actually handled it pretty well. I think you've handled it literally as well as anyone could. So that's something, right?
I mean,
Can you tell my parents that?
Arthur will point
No.
out. Well, Peter told Ricky to drop the suit. Gave him a device. He didn't make that offer to you.
I mean, he did offer. He did make the offer that if the suit became too much, he could take it. But he didn't demand that you give it up.
That means something, right?
Yeah, I guess it's an out.
Kind of chuckles and says, "No, dummy. We're referring to the fact that he trusts you."
apparently you only kill people when you completely lost control of your body, and even then you managed to convince Carnage that killing is in fact bad. In either case, I think maybe we could bring Peter on to end Ricky. I'm not sure if Peter knows the entire story about the extent of his actions.
I mean,
James will actually cut into that, say, I would only tell him as a last resort. He would blame himself, and I don't know how he'll react, honestly.
Okay, he will not. In that case, I'm not sure if you're willing to help out. But I alone will not be able to take him down or hold him down. I at most can lure him to a place.
Don't worry, kid. Don't have help. Last are you gonna Peter? He's like almost century old. Give the guy a break. I'll get a couple of other people.
how old are you?
Older. But listen, everyone knows I'm old though. It's a running joke.
I didn't say anything, but if you're gonna make the joke,
Do you think you're the first one who thought about it? They literally called me Old Man Logan for like several decades.
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
sounds it's a little on the nose.
Everything was everything was on the nose. If you were lucky. You literally dealt with a guy who calls himself Mr. Sinister.
Does he have a name? Like, is it just a normal dude?
No, I bet
No,
his
it's
mother
not
looked at
Mr.
him when he was
Sinister.
born. His mother looked at him when he was born and was like, "You look like a Sinister."
I don't know his real name.
Is it like an orphan who named himself?
He definitely named himself that because we talked about it.
He is way older than me, so.
Anyway, Arthur, I'm not sure. I'm sorry for browsing with another question, but you mentioned Lydia. Do you know how much Lydia knew? I know you put bugs on me and Ricky.
I will say, because you did hear their entire convo in the recordings. So
Yeah, but if you
like the conversation she had last session with Ricky in the apartment when you weren't there, you heard that. And the conversations they've had after, because the bug was on her person.
Yeah.
So yeah. All of it, in fact.
Yeah, actually, no.
You'll just shrug and say, I mean, I guess she was trying to talk him down.
I'll also ask him some questions and also drag it along to you, to the both of you to apologize.
We don't need no fucking apology. We're just
All right then.
We're just fucking done with this. I don't. What do you want to think about it?
Evil nod.
Internally, Samantha is thinking to Mirage. Yeah, I think when honestly, unless she finds the hidden fucking grail of good reasoning, yeah, I think I'm just gonna tell the killer sister too.
I think that would be fun. I think that would be quite the fitting punishment for all of them. Not, we can always just kill them ourselves.
Yeah, that's the plan. Said, unless she finds the fucking hidden grail of the best fucking reason in the world.
At this point, the evil, for now, cameo. I'll try the game later officially. Still doing immigration papers. Evil say, unless, well, I give Samantha my number. Logan, I think you already have it. Just tell me once.
Logan will say, well, I mean, you can stay for drinks.
Probably like that actually. Thanks for you. Actually, probably don't want actually. I don't want to stay home right now.
Understandable. As yeah, you'll eventually reach back his office as he'll he like you just see him pull a crate. There's so many whiskey bottles in here.
Oh my god.
Some of them are not even opened.
Holy shit! Is this the real? Is this real shit?
What do you think all the money I make goes into?
Yeah, I just immediately checks what does the year say?
Listen, they're not like expired.
Out of curiosity,
Alcohol gets better as it ages.
yeah, out of curiosity, how does the year say?
Do you think they're labeled, Mac?
I see. It's the free access.
He kind of like looks at you checking the bottle like, hey, listen, if you don't want it, don't drink it.
I don't care.
The numbers start with a one.
She'll just pop up the bottle and start drinking it.
Samantha's gonna joke in her own head. Do you get drunk if I get drunk?
Never actually tried it. Would be fun.
Let's find out.
Yes. Yeah, you'll be able to enjoy some drinks, maybe unwind for a bit. If you want to take Eve to the side to give her the dreadful news, you can find a moment where it's just the two of you.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I will pull her aside. All right, Eve, is it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna level with you here. Okay, Ricky's gonna die. I can tell you that right now. But to be honest, based on what you told me, based on what I saw from her, from the memories Madeline showed me, your sister knew. Your sister knew, and she fucking enabled him every step of the way. She may have given the most pitiful fucking pushback in the world, but she knew, and she didn't tell anyone. You get what I'm getting at here? Do I need to spell it out?
There's no need to spell it out. Right.
Good. So what I'm going to tell you, you talk to her. You're You're gonna tell me exactly what she says, because if it's not the golden fucking reason, the literal, perfect fucking reason, which will explain everything with no doubts, she's dying too.
He's just gonna go quiet for a bit after at that point. Just she'll very slowly nod after going staring for like a minute, for like at least a minute, maybe like staring at the wall a bit.
How many people would she have been fine dying if Arthur never got hurt? How many fucking people would she have let happen if Arthur never found out about this and got in the situation he did?
I don't know. I don't think
101? 150? 200? She may not have known about the fucking 100 brains. I'll give you that. She knew about the other people too. She knew about the rest of it.
he falls slowly and regretfully nod. It's the well, I promised to help you, and it's the least I owe you.
Like I said, talk to her. Hear her out what she has to say about it. As fucking pissed as I am right now, I'm willing to say that maybe she hasn't. Maybe she can make it up to all the people she stood by and watched die. Talk to her. Don't let her worm her fucking way out of it.
I already planned before on confronting her about how much she knew and why she didn't, if she even tried to talk him down in the first place. I only found out rather recently, and I immediately tried to shut him down. That I can assure you that there'll be a thorough questioning. If you want,
Good.
if you want to get a camera for recording or a back for listening in,
Yeah, get one. I mean, fucking about just get one from Arthur.
I'll probably ask Alpha for so you can listen in live.
After all, you never know when your brother or someone else is going to show up and break every part of you.
No, look, I'm still scared about Mary about that, but let's hope Logan and his friends can deal with that.
Just hear Mirage in your head. I've had an even more fun idea. You know, Mary only cared about the symbiote, right? Worried about its safety. Just tell her to get the symbiote a new host. Well, I mean, he should be the host.
Out of character, are we saying like tell Eve that she should take
Yeah.
the symbiote, tell Mary?
Yeah, after kill your brother and then take the symbiote so that Mary doesn't get upset. But by doing that, also like forever get entrenched in this shit.
Okay. Now, there is one last topic about symbiote that your brother has. I'm gonna be honest. After Desiree killed those 6 guys, another, let's call it, friend of mine tried to kill her, and the argument I used and I believed was that Conduit is his own being, Desiree's his own being, can't judge one for the crimes of the other. I'm gonna be honest, I do believe that for symbiote your brother has. And I'd rather Mary not get him again. Lord knows who she's gonna pick the second time, if because she does seem quite involved with these things.
Actually, that's
You don't know what's going to happen to it exactly when your brother bites the dust. I don't know who's all going to be there, but I know you'll be there.
If I can take care of it the same way your friend take care of hers without killing any innocents or almost as few people as possible. None at all, preferably. Well, except those who truly deserve it, but
Listen, cutting it 3 ways, it's probably going to eat up a lot of supplies, but listen, we can get more of it. Sounds like we got a lot of people here together, and fuck, maybe the fuck, apparently there are gods. Maybe they can help. Maybe they can help us out.
it's the least I can do. At least take care of this creature.
Yeah. So again, that's an important thing to remember about Venom and Carnage and all of the rest of them. They're living things with what seems to be a capacity for thought and feeling used as weapons. They're fucking broken soldiers in a new world they don't understand. They fucking deserve better than people like your brother.
If we're not along with that, nothing but slaves for the higher ups.
She'll nod as. With that, yeah, I think that's the end of the conversation with Eve. As luckily, this also sets Eve up to meet the woman her brother brutally beat. It's a whole shit.
So many apologies to make.
Yeah. Anyone else have any particular conversations?
My mind is blank.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, my mind is blank. I don't have anything
Well,
right
then
now.
I need everyone.
Astra,
Sorry, go ahead.
Astra, I think would like to ask Logan about Madeline because he seemed to know her.
Ask away.
Well, what do you think about Madeline?
She's a crazy, obsessed psychopath.
Oof. You've known each other for a long time?
Longer than I would have liked to.
She didn't look that old, but I see that's a recurring theme lately.
She is pretty sure she's immortal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a long line of events. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that conversation. Not enough alcohol.
Peter said she might be able to help me with my powers. Well, after today, I'm not really sure how to approach her. She seemed nice.
Nice.
To me, at least.
Yeah. Who the fuck do you think gave that boy all the bodies to eat?
Yeah.
And that's what she'll do. She'll play nice, act nice until the moment you start to inconvenience her and start to cause her problems. Then she'll stop being like. Question for you is not can she train you with her powers? Do you want that?
Yeah. Astra looks a bit sad. Well, for a second I thought that was a way for me to understand them better, but now I'm not so sure.
Well, since they're in town now, why don't you ask the fucking Asgardians to train you?
I did not think about that. Oh, I guess I could. Jennifer is also doing some training with that.
I was gonna say she's training with Jack. I don't know. He keeps
Oh, Mr.
spreading information. She's training
Oh,
with the
I thought
Asgard. No.
no, because Desiree said there was like okay, no, never mind.
No, it's
My
that
bad.
someone wanted to train her, but that doesn't mean she gets to. Jack is overprotective of her, so.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's I guess I'll have to ask Jack about it.
He'll kind of nod. I should assault the
I have
Asgardian.
to do something. I can't just wait for me to lose my shit in public again. Listen, I am looking at my options, okay? I'm just looking at the options.
Well,
But I do feel bad for Madeline. Ah, okay, stop that, Flavia.
listen, train with him, talk with her. You can do both. You can talk to her, but not train with her. Listen.
Yeah. I know. I can watch Shrek with her, right? Get to know each other better.
Yeah, exactly. Do normal things.
That ended up well.
Of course.
I don't like it when you talk to me like that, bro.
Ah, well, that sounds like a you problem.
Skill issue.
Yeah, Astra's gonna down a drink. I guess. Fuck it.
Listen, you have to do is reach out to Jack, and surely he'll be able to like put you in contact. But I want everyone to give me a vigilance roll.
No,
The
boy.
vigilance roll.
There we go.
Would my hearing help? Would my heightened senses help with this?
I rolled the devil's number.
I'll say no, because this is more of a thing.
Devil's number is good in this game.
But I'm just gonna.
This is already drunk.
I was gonna say yeah. I'm gonna give Samantha one edge for a story reason.
It's fine. The devil bless Desiree.
Yeah.
The problem is it wouldn't have been that bad at best if I rolled a high number on that. I rolled pretty low on the other two dice.
Is this something I want to notice or no?
Ah, well, listen. Actually, I'm not even gonna roll for Flavia. You benefit from my luck too much today. I just decided you failed.
I accept the bargain.
Desiree, you do notice something, kind of maybe initially, maybe in the background a bit, but now it's becoming quite weird. Arthur is only referring to himself in the plural. It doesn't seem like he realizes he's doing this.
Uh-huh. Okay. Can I find a moment to steal him away from Samantha for a bit?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to check in on how you're feeling. Considering, you know, our shared affliction.
Yeah. We're fine. Fine.
We?
I mean, yeah. I mean, as good as anyone can be in this situation, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Why are you looking at us funny?
Because you keep saying stuff like that. Us. We.
Kind of, when you point it out, he like sort of grimaces a bit, kind of shakes his head. Yeah, why did we say? Oh, we did it again.
Okay. I mean, let's not panic. We don't know. I mean, I'm assuming you got the part that Mr. What's his face took from me.
You can see like his entire like body posture has shifted. Like fists are clenched. He's like super tense. He's getting very angry very fast at this.
Arthur?
Yeah, yeah. That's our name. Fuck. This keeps happening.
I mean, you're not wrong. There is more than one of you.
Yeah, but why can't we think that there, but we don't feel, we feel just like one.
Interesting. It's not like the way that I can communicate with Carnage, where it's clearly separate even though we're together.
It's weird. You're right. Hmm. Okay. Deep breaths, deep breaths. As like he's trying to like refer to himself in the singular, but it is clearly like is like very difficult. It's very like weird.
Yeah. Look, we will figure it out. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. Didn't seem like you knew it was happening.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. I said I should tell you when we're feeling hungry, right?
Yeah.
Well, feeling a bit peckish right now.
Great. Do I have any of the stuff to give him right now, or
I'll say you can probably go and fetch it if you want.
yeah, I'll say just you stay here. Usually getting hungry is when things go bad. I'll go grab some stuff and I'll be back.
Thanks. Um, listen, all of you will see Desiree walk out. Probably give some excuse.
Yeah, it's up to Arthur whether he tells anyone. I just wanted to tell him.
I will say, I mean, Samantha, you will notice Arthur is sort of off in the corner, looking anxious, with tapping his food rapidly.
Yeah, Samantha's gonna go up to him and she's just gonna say it. Just gonna ask him. Imagine you're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, and Desiree pointed something out.
What was that?
You keep referring to us as, well, us.
Yeah. Now, what you actually pointed out, I didn't notice. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I mean, you kind of did have the symbiote bonded to you when you were having a telepath do weird shit.
Yeah, but she can talk to it. The other guy could talk to it. Why can't we talk to it? Why are we the only ones who feel like this? What?
I don't know. But maybe the Goblin Queen I don't know, maybe she, because I think technically Astra with her telepathy can talk with these things, which means they have a mind. Who knows, when when it bonded with you and she was in your head, maybe it fucked it up. We'll figure it out.
Hell sort of just kind of like give you a like short glance, and then like he's clearly like again foot tapping, like nervously sweating, like he is clearly getting more and more antsy.
She's just gonna hold his hand.
As you like put your hand over his, like he like full on stops, and as he like turns to you, like you can see him just sort of like was gonna say something, but it's almost as if his body just kind of moves on his own, and he's just gonna launch and kind of give you a kiss.
Small thing to do would be to push us away, because this is a rapid change in personality. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Samantha is a not a very rational and well-adjusted person, so yeah, she'll accept it.
As yeah, he is in fact at least looking like he's calming down. As eventually he is in fact just not gonna let go of the hand. As eventually Desiree, you come back with the adrenal. As you will see sort of in a corner, it's Samantha and Arthur getting quite close to one another.
I'm gonna cough loudly behind them.
Oh. Hey.
Hey, I brought this. I'll kind of hand over the drug.
He'll grab it and sort of inject it into himself as he takes like a deep breath. Says, "Okay." Do you always feel the rush as he like? This is in fact just kind of like fucking stimulating your nervous system.
It's just amphetamine, yeah. yeah. It is just a drug, essentially.
Samantha's gonna kind of awkwardly say, "The rush, like, you said, Desiree, like the rush though goes away when you do it, right? It's only a quick thing."
I mean, yeah, it, like lingers when your body processes it. It's not forever.
Samantha, you want to like get out of here and
I'm gonna leave the conversation.
Yeah, we can do that.
yeah, listen. Luckily, you're dealing with symbiotes that have had time to develop personality traits and bond with many users, separating themselves as entities. This is Desiree as you like watch them leave. Probably what a lot of individuals when they first bonded with a symbiote, the newly born symbiote, probably will. You should go ask Peter about his more awkward days.
Ask who about it?
Peter Parker, the guy who
Oh
did
gosh.
Like, listen.
That's canonically him. Got it.
That yes, and
Oh.
that is in fact what he did.
Good to know.
The awkward dance exists in the timeline.
Listen, he cringed about that. He wants to mind wipe that out away from him. Like, listen, those records got wiped by Shield. Luckily, if I wipe myself, nobody will remember this.
Listen, we don't talk about that one, Zaz. That's listen. That's
and we have, what was it, a couple dozen of these things out there?
Well, according to Mr. Sinister, but can you trust someone who calls himself
No.
Mr. Sinister?
But I'm gonna believe that there's a couple
I know,
dozen out
you
there
should
until
not trust Mr. Sinister. There's not only a couple dozen out there, there's probably hundreds.
Shield
Right.
like
Trust-
shield looking. So the symbiotes are back. What? What the fuck?
Sir, there's approximately 100 symbiotes in New York City.
As
that's too many babies.
the two of them will leave, we will be ending the session there.